So I've had the join Android head unit in my car for about a week now. I just want to give a little update. So far so good. I have one issue I'm about to try and resolve, and that's the Bluetooth calling. I still can't hear anyone when I call. They can hear me just fine, but I can't hear them. So I think it may be something in the back which I don't have wired correctly. So I'm about to take the deck out and change that. But before I do, I want to give you a little tip. When removing your AV controls, your heating cooling controls, make sure you have them set to the off position. If you don't, when you turn your car back on, you'll get a diagnostic light blinking right here, and it'll blink for, man, it's like 15 seconds, and until it stops blinking, your AC will not work. And right now in North Carolina, it's like 100 degrees, and 15 seconds is a long time when it's 100 degrees. So I'm gonna pull this deck out here, and I will get back to you in one moment. This is what it looks like once you have the radio removed. It's really easy. Use a trim tool or a screwdriver covered with I use a screwdriver with a microfiber rag to just kind of wedge in there and pop it out. It takes like 30 seconds, and then unhook the heating controls. But this is what the hole looks like. There's 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take these 4 screws out and then remove the radio and see if I can't figure out why the Bluetooth doesn't work. It's a public service announcement before I go any further. Don't leave your kids or animals in a hot car. I'm sitting out here trying to fix this radio, and it's 90 degrees outside, and I swear if I close the door within about 60 seconds, I am drenched in sweat. I could not imagine being left in the car, to sit in this car. I would probably be dead in 5 minutes. So yeah, don't leave your kids or your pets in your car, please. So I fixed the Bluetooth calling. I called my wife. It worked clearly. So what happened is there's 2 plugs that come with this radio. This one and this one. They look damn near identical, and they're not marked in any way. So when I did the initial installation, I just picked one and plugged it into the harness. You know, I just luck of the draw. I had a 50-50 chance of getting the right one. So the one I picked allowed everything to work. The radio worked, the speakers worked. You know, I had no problems except for the Bluetooth. And the problem I was having with the Bluetooth is they couldn't hear me. Excuse me, they could hear me, but I could not hear them. And when I swapped them around, I noticed when I made a phone call, the sound came out through the center speaker in the dashboard. So I think the other harness here does not support, I guess, the 7-speaker setup. Maybe that's for a 6-speaker or 4, I don't know. But anyway, so if you get this unit and your Bluetooth calling does not work, switch the adapter plugs around, and that should fix your issue. Like I said, they probably should have labeled them, but there's no markings whatsoever on either one of these plugs. So I mean, you just pick one. They both snap in too, so hell, it's a crapshoot on whether or not it'll work. So that's working now. I want to button this thing back up and get out this hot ass car before I die. If you have any questions, leave me in the comments. I'll try my best to answer them. Thanks.